What's up, future millionaires? I'm Mike the Investor, and in today's quick update, I want to do a quick recap on the entire crypto space for 2021 on 16 major things that happened last year. So if you're new to crypto, or maybe you're just kind of unfamiliar on everything that happened last year, I'm going to do my best to help you get caught up in today's video. Now, before we dive into it, take advantage of grabbing some free Bitcoin by using the Voyager and BlockFi link in the description below. But enough talking, let's jump into it. Alright, crypto investors, welcome back to the channel. Now, before we dive into the 16 things that took place last year in 2021, let's briefly dive into CoinGecko and look at the cryptocurrency market cap starting from January 1st, 2021 up until now. Now, as we look at CoinGecko, the cryptocurrency market cap at the time of this video is around 2.3 trillion, and we are down about 1.2% on the day. But one thing I like to see, which I believe is very important for the market to raise even higher, is this 24-hour volume. We are over 142 billion, whereas just a few days ago, we were actually under 100 billion in 24-hour volume. So this is definitely a good thing to see, which means we have money coming into the market. And so as we move down, we can see just going to January 1st, 783 billion, right under 800 billion. And if it lets me go back, and it does, December 31st, 2020, 787 billion. So right around the same, about a $4 billion difference. And so as we look here, you can see we hit the first $1 trillion in January, which was the very beginning of last year. And we just kind of tapered around there a little bit. And then from there, we just made new highs, pulled back, made new highs again, and pulled back. And one thing I want you to understand is, even with the new highs that we kept making last year, you can see we still had significant pullbacks along the way. And I want to make that clear, because even with 2021 being extremely bullish year, in my opinion, for crypto as a whole, we're going to see pullbacks as well, unexpectedly in 2022. Now, in 2022, I think it's going to be a very interesting and weird year, because this is also the year of regulation, where this can also shake up the market. However, I also believe we're going to see new all-time highs in a lot of cryptos as well. I do believe Bitcoin will hit 100K plus this year as well, but I also think we're going to see some type of significant crash at some point in 2022. Just my 2 cents. Now, with all that being said, let's go ahead and dive into the 16 things that took place. Now, there are more things that took place in 2021, but these are 16 key milestones that I believe will help anyone catch up on what happened in 2021. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So here we have it, the 2021 crypto market recap. And these are 16 bullet points that I put together based on my own personal research. Now, the first thing will be Bitcoin started around 29,000 and reached 69,000 for the new current all-time high. The second bullet point will be the cryptocurrency market cap reaching 3.1 trillion, which is also the current all-time high for the entire cryptocurrency market. And as I showed you at the beginning, we started under 800 billion. So that is a lot of growth that we saw last year. The second one will be, we have now over 300 plus million crypto users in the entire crypto space worldwide. That is a lot of growth and a lot of adoption that happened in 2021. And this is total, not how many we gained in 2021, but this is how many we have total. And so the next one will be Bitcoin legal tender for El Salvador. And there's a lot of other things that go into that as well, as far as their volcanic mining and other things as well. The next one will be the Bitcoin ETFs approved. We had a ton of them that got approved last year, which takes us to the sixth bullet point, institutional adoption. We saw so many management firms and financial institutions publicly get into Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as well, which is definitely huge for mainstream adoption. The seventh bullet point will be PayPal, Visa, and MasterCard top payment processors and payment providers joined the cryptocurrency space, accepting crypto payments and allowing their users to pay with crypto. This is huge. We move down to the 8th bullet point, which there is now over 18,000 businesses that now accepts crypto as payment. And the 7th bullet point, PayPal, Visa, and MasterCard led the forefront for that to happen, which moves us to the 9th bullet point on this list. There are now 59 companies and countries who own at least 1.4 Bitcoin. This is huge, and this is huge adoption here. We go down to the Coinbase initial public offering, also known as an IPO. This was huge for mainstream adoption and for the traditional markets, allowing traditional people to now be aware and also get a piece of the cryptocurrency space without directly investing in crypto. We have the DeFi sector, which started around 20 billion and reached all the way to 250 billion for the total value locked. This is huge. We move to NFTs in the metaverse. It goes completely mainstream. Last year, we've seen so much talk and so many things that came up towards the end of last year for NFTs and metaverses, with companies and brands joining NFTs and metaverse into their daily operations, which now takes us to the 13th bullet point on this list, which will be venture capitalists invested 30 billion in crypto just in 2021. This is huge adoption as well for what you call big money or smart money. The next bullet point will be the 14th thing, will be professional sports adoption. We've seen basketball, NHL, NASCAR, National Women's Soccer League. We had the Drone Racing League. We had so many different professional sports that joined into the cryptocurrency space. And also we can't forget about golf that talks about it as well. And then the 15th thing, which is the biggest thing I think we're going to see in 2022, will be the rise of crypto regulation. Governments have already mentioned that crypto regulation is the focus and forefront for the crypto space for this year and moving forward. As we move down to the last thing, will be more crypto millionaires were made in 2021. Now, if you're watching this video, maybe you're one of those millionaires that were made last year, but if not, hopefully this year is for you. So those are the 16 things, based off my own personal research. I put together this graphic art to make it easy to follow along. And so if you're in the Patreon, you're already aware of this, but hey, these are the 16 things that happened last year in 2021. And so if you're new to crypto, this gives you a great idea on what happened and why we saw so much growth from under 800 billion to 3.1 trillion for the all-time high. So if you gain some value from this video, smash that like button, and it also helps this video get out to a broader audience as well. But that is all I got for you. Remember to stay inspired, stay motivated, always invest in yourself, and I'm out.